Well, worked out what that thing is the other day. It's a speed log. Today we're holding off on finishing cleaning the bilge. We've got to get under the motor, and the only way to really do that properly is to lift the motor up, and we may need to do that to do the cutlass bearings. So today we'll potter with that. I've still got some more cables to pull, so all of that's got to go somewhere else so I can get under there and work out where these cables go. This wire here that we got out of the cupboard, I'm suspecting it goes to the instruments in the cockpit, which is over there, but for some reason it goes down under here along, and then I think comes up where those wires are and then out and along. So to strip that cable out, we've got to move that somewhere else. Where to begin? There's the galley shelf, still waiting for some new leg things, brackets to mount it. Okay. Nope. Yes. Quite ready to go up there yet. Done. Another one gone. So, from the cockpit, the owner was finding that this control line was a little bit stiff, and he's been replacing all the control lines. Oh, not that one. This is other one. This one here. And so he's been slowly replacing all the lines to try and find out what the problem is. But as we can see, this line comes down here, does a very tight track on itself there, and then comes along there, because obviously the line was too tight, and so it was just shoved down there, and that'll be why it's hard to move. So we've either got to pull it out and get a shorter one, or make a much larger coil so that it's not restricting its movement. So here's pretty standard boat cabling. If you're going to run cables, you just squish them through wherever you can. The only hazard is that this exhaust line will shake about a bit when it's pumping water out, and that may have caused damage to the cable in there, but you can't know because you can't get to it. These ones look okay, but again, I think the idea would be better to just put another hole in there for running all the cables through. Right, so if we're going to go in there, then we need to know what's in here. Yay, more stuff to put somewhere. It's got to be done. You never know when it might come in handy. What's that? Oh, it's one of them. What's this? Blue cable. White cable. That looks like a speaker cable, doesn't it? It's got string on it, so it's reasonably new edition. And that string goes all the way back to there. So it must be a mousing line or something, I don't know. Aha! Found it! No gold, no rum, just pipes and wires. All the wires that go up there somewhere, so I'll pull this panel off. The AC isn't working, so I'm half inclined to actually we've got the mains power turned off. That's probably why it's not working. Anyway, I'm inclined to take that out. Don't need AC back here. And yeah, I don't know, do something different with that. Looks silly. Anyway, that's all the steering, by the way. Chain and quadrant. So that's the back of that panel. That one's the AC. AC is turned off on the boat at the moment. That's 12 volt. And I'm pretty sure that's a TV antenna, something like that. There's another wire going up the back, which I would assume is going to a stern light, but I'll have to go and check that. And this one here is another spare that wasn't connected, and I don't know if that's for, it looks like a speaker cable to me, but I wouldn't know. But if in doubt, rip it out. Alright, which one's a round cable? We've only got 1, 2, 3 going up there now. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at this end. Maybe it comes out the other way. There we go. Being clipped anyway, not being pulled out. Pretty sure that AC is supposed to have a green earth wire on it as well, but it hasn't. The screw's up, so I don't know whether it means it's never had one. Well, it won't have had one because it's only got a two core wire going to it. But anyway, and that bit of the 12 volt there, the positives sticking out of there. Not real flash, but I won't touch anything, so I might stick a new crimp on that later. Just a little bit of cable management going on. Now, I can't cable tie these at the moment because if we've got cable ties, they're in there somewhere. Anyway, what else would you do on a day off? I don't have to be in here today, but you know, it just means I can potter around with the camera, doesn't it? So these two are coming out, but to get those out I've got to go forward, so that means moving that stuff back to here. To do that I've got to put something back on here so that can go up there and that can go in there.